everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to my first ever Minecraft Let's Play on YouTube. My very first objective is going to be to find a village. I really want to build in a village for this Let's Play, so we are going to explore a bit to see if we can find that. I also see pumpkins over there, so I am immediately gonna grab some of those. Of course, the first thing I collect is pumpkins instead of wood, but we will be getting wood as well. I am immediately going to try to get some stone tools. So I think as I explore, I am going to give you guys a little bit of information on everything that I want to achieve for this Let's Play. So kind of tell you guys all of my goals and stuff, but I'll get to that once we hit the road trying to find the village. I think I have enough cobble for a few basic things like a pickaxe, as well as a little furnace, and of course an axe as well. I think now could be a pretty good time to tell you guys a little bit of what I'm planning to do. So first things first, as I mentioned, would be finding a village, because I am going to try to protect this village in this Let's Play. That's kind of gonna be one of my main goals for this, because I would love to do something like that. I never have, and I really think it could be a lot of fun. So the next thing on my list is going to be to collect each and every one of the new wolves, because I absolutely adore them. I think they're so cute, and I would just love to have them all. So that's gonna be another little goal of mine. Ooh, we have a nether portal over here. Let me see. Oh, that's the wrong button. Got some booties. Oh, they have mending on them. A shovel, of course, a hoe. Why would I not want that? And it's also becoming nighttime, so I think I'm just gonna plop down right over here. Please, our first night in our Minecraft world. What a beautiful time that has been. Wow. On to my next point for this series. I am going to try to survive. I know this is not a hardcore Let's Play. I don't think it ever will be, because I am very much a noob. But I am still going to try my very best to not die, just to see if I can. Might as well also make a boat at this point. I feel like I'm gonna need it to traverse a little bit faster. I really like this jungle biome. I just do not think we're gonna find a village here. Our chances might be higher of finding a little village over here. I'm really hoping we can find wood, because I think that could be so much fun. This is such a nice area. Oh, I wish I could build here. But I've already set up the goal of finding a village, and I don't want to abandon my dreams. My next goal is going to be to try and defeat the Ender Dragon. Now, I know that sounds very silly, like who has not defeated the Ender Dragon yet? Me. I've never defeated the Ender Dragon, and I really want to. If that gives you an idea of how noob I am, yeah, I am very noob at Minecraft, so I've got a lot to learn, and hopefully I can learn it with you guys. Hand in hand with that goal, however, comes the goal of wanting to defeat the Wither as well, so that is also the next goal. Next up, I really want to explore the new update. I feel like that's a given because I'm playing on the new update, so I'm gonna want to see what it has to offer. But that is everything that I want to achieve for this series. So far, I have had no luck with finding a village, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to me finding a village, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I think I might lose my mind.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh my gosh, finally! Oh, that would have been a disaster. Could you imagine? I came all this way, finally finding a village. It's in the ground. Although it is in the perfect biome. This is exactly the type of biome that I wanted my little village to be in. So first things first, I'm gonna raid this village. I'm gonna see what type of looties they have over here. We also now have some potatoes. I love potatoes. Oh, finally some villagers. I was gonna say, this place was kind of looking a little bit barren. I was not seeing any people. But it seems that this place is as populated as it possibly could be with a giant hole. I am gonna have a lot of fixing to do. Look at the kitty. There's a little cat. it is unfortunately just a little bit on the unsafe side, you know, with the giant hole and everything. I have no idea where I am from spawn. I kind of ran in circles and I did also forget to take the coordinates of that, so I will however be taking the coordinates of this space because if I were to die somehow without my bed, it would be an absolute disaster. So this is kind of the edge of the village, and I think that is where I want to set up my starter house. So I think I'm gonna set up my little starter house somewhere in this general area. I'm not too sure where just yet, because then I'm kind of at the point of everything over here. Everything is gonna span out that way. I'm also seeing a lot of cool caves over there, so I want to explore those eventually. But for now, I think we can do a little bit of a resource gathering montage so that we can get starting on the starter house. So in this chest behind me is all of the materials we're going to need to build the starter house. Wood, sand, birch, a lot of cobble and stone, and then a few things for the roof as well. I'm hoping this is going to be enough, otherwise I'm going to have to do a little bit more mining, but I think we should just get this started off. I'm going to take a few of these materials and kind of start with the little floor plan. I'm gonna start it off over here and break and build as I go, just to see if everything is going to fit in well. This is what I currently have. I know it looks really weird, but bear with me, trust the process. I think this is gonna be really nice once we shape it up a little bit more. Oh, and of course it's raining now, but it's also becoming night. But I do quickly want to show you, this is kind of what I have so far. This is gonna make a lot more sense as I keep on building, but hopefully this works out in the way that I think it would, because if it does, it's gonna look so cool. I am quickly gonna go take a little nap. I did also lock up a few villagers because in case something horrible happens, I have my backups. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to work out really nice. So this is kind of the base that I'm gonna be working with. It's gonna be a pretty big starter house. I know this makes it seem like it's definitely not gonna be, but I think it's gonna be a pretty big one because it's gonna go up really high compared to what you're seeing right now. I also think making a bit of scaffolding could be a really good idea. Luckily, we did find a jungle early on, so I do have a little bit of bamboo. I do not, however, have any string, so I am just going to start by planting these out and hopefully they grow really fast. I'm just gonna keep building this up, basically doing a little bit of a gradient as I go. Well, I wouldn't really say a gradient, but more of just mixy-matching a lot of different stones. I don't really know how this is gonna work out. I've not tested this on creative or anything. I'm kind of just winging it and hoping that this works out. Give you guys a little bit of an idea of kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Oh, well, that's gonna have to wait now. Like I was saying, I kind of want to go for a medieval fantasy vibe for this, because I've been wanting to do something like that for a really long time, and now doing Minecraft on my YouTube is kind of gonna be the perfect opportunity for me. Looking at this now, I kind of want to make this one block higher. Oh yeah, that is much better. I think I'm also gonna make a few trapdoors. It's just gonna add a little bit more detail to that and make it like a little rounder, if that makes sense. I do think, however, I'm gonna be needing a lot more wood than I initially thought that I was going to, because this is not even including that part of the building or the upper part, because this is only a bit of detail and I've already went through so much of my wood. There we go, and now the idea is kind of really starting to show through. I kind of want this to be like an archway where you can pass under. There's gonna be even more building on top of this. I wanted to make a tower here as well, but I do not think I'm gonna have enough time or materials to do that. So instead, I'm just gonna finish this part of the building, and then hopefully we will be able to do a tower part eventually for this. But I don't know, this seems like it's gonna be a really big tower if we were to do that. I cleared out a bit of dirt over here as well as on this side, not only to make the slope a little bit more gradual, but also because I needed dirt for scaffolding because I could not get up here no more. This is looking a little bit weird because of, you know, the dirt as well as that area not being completed itself, but I think this general vibe is going to be so nice. I'm gonna add in a lot more details. This is just the beginning. Oh, my stairs. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this part of the building so that we can have them around the same height for now. At least we are almost done with this little area. I think this is gonna be like the main entrance to the building because this is technically not an entrance at all. I have never made one of these like really big doors. That's actually not a really big door. That makes just no sense at all. But you know, like one of these with the trap doors. So that is what I'm gonna be attempting today because I really want like the giant door look. I did end up moving this bit forward a little just so that I can kind of make another little archway thing. Now we just have to work on this upper part. Oh, a wandering trader. Well, hello there, good sir. What are you selling? A bunch of junk. Oh, the llamas are gonna kill me. Oh my gosh. I should probably eat something before I decide to fight llamas. Now the thing is, I don't want to kill the llamas. I just want to kill the trader because I want them leads. Get over here. I'm being brutally attacked, however, but I want these leads. Now we have 2 leads. We can catch a kitty or something eventually. The sun is setting. I think as soon as we sleep through this night, I'm going to finish up the rest of this build. I am definitely going to be needing more wood if I want to finish this project because I am on my last stack. In fact, it's not even a stack anymore, and I am just done with this part, so there's gonna be a lot of wood chopping to go. So this is kind of the size that I'm gonna go for. I am gonna need to move that little log 1 piece outward because I kind of messed that up a little bit, but I'm gonna start filling in the walls. I think I'll do the windows and stuff after I've filled in all of the walls. Hopefully I have enough blocks to actually do it that way. Like I thought, I'm starting to run out of wood, and this is all that I've accomplished. I'm probably gonna need around 3 to 4 more stacks. So I'm gonna get to chopping. I'm probably gonna deforest a whole little area. But you know what? That's okay. We're just making room for expansions, I guess. Okay, you have to promise not to be mad. But I did a few things off camera. So as you can see, I finished off the roofing as well as a few extra little details like the windows and stuff. So basically the build is done. I don't have anything else to do for the exterior. Well, there are a few things. I can definitely add some details here. I do still need to get some glass. I still need to add in the metal roofing part over here, but I ran out of wood again, and honestly, I am not in a wood chopping mood as of yet, so I'm gonna leave that for now. You can't really see that. As well as the roofing on the inside, I'll show you guys that in a second. There's definitely still a lot of work to be done to get this exactly to where I want it to be, but to show you guys the inside, I did do the flooring and stuff. I'm gonna make this more or less like a little storage space. We have these steps going up to the 2nd floor, which currently has my bed and these beautiful windows with these fantastic views. And then this area, which also the roof in here is not done. You can see, however, the color palette that I went for this. I kind of want it all to be oxidized to this level. Then eventually I'm going to get some honey and then put it all so that it doesn't oxidize any further than that. But I also wanted to show you guys that I did do some mining. This was before I even started building this. You probably saw a lot of it when I was showing the resource gathering part of this, because, well, I needed to get a lot of stone for this build, so I had to make a little mining space, and that's all the way over here because we have this ravine space. So you kind of go down here. I wanted a safe way to go down, and do not worry, I will be making this a lot prettier in the future, but I needed a quick little mining area. So this is what I have. It goes all the way down to just about deep slate. So I have just grazed the surface of deep slate, but this is my chest. As you can see, I've gathered quite a bit of copper and a little bit of iron, and with this I would really like to make myself a shield. I am, however, going to use the rest of this on some leggings because, well, I don't have enough for a chest plate as well, and I already have a helmet and some booties, so this is my getup at the moment, and might I add, I look fly. There's not too much that I still want to do today. One of the last few things that I really want to get done before ending this episode off is going to be to just extend this path a little bit, at least through there and to this door. Now this pathing is definitely going to be temporary because, don't get me wrong, it's pretty cute. However, I am wanting to do something a little bit more creative than just this. So this is not going to be staying just the path blocks. This will have to do for now. It does look a little bit funny, but like I said, this is very much a temporary pathway. And then the very last thing I want to do is gather up a few cows, because I feel like cows are going to be so important. I made them this sad little pen, so the last order of business is going to be to actually find some cows. Oh, here they are. I don't want the sheep to come with them, but I have a sneaky feeling that they're going to. So come here, little cows. There's a lot of sheep, oh my goodness. Unfortunately, these sheep just really badly wanted to come along, so they're in the pen too. I will be moving them to a separate pen eventually, but for now, we're just going to keep them all here and make some little babies to get the population growing. There we go, a little baby cow and a little baby sheep. Oh, that's just a lovely way to end this episode off. With that, however, I do think I'm gonna end this episode off here. Do let me know what you guys think about our brand new starter house and of the Let's Play so far. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Goodbye, everybody.